guess I'll start off. America rang in the new year for 2025 with the traditional American fashion, with two terrorist attacks carried out by currently serving or former U.S. Army soldiers. Now, I will say that our Thursday episode that we have scheduled for this week is going to be a much deeper dive into these terror attacks and sort of the general culture of the U.S. military and its great army bases like Fort Bragg. But just to kick things off, I don't know how you guys felt. I don't have too much to say about these terror attacks off the top of my head, but I will say the fact that the Vegas guy, the guy who blew up a Cybertruck in front of the Trump Hotel in Vegas, name the fact that his name is literally Life is Burger. I know his name is Livelsburger or something, but when you read it, it looks like Life is Burger. And I thought, well, what are they doing? What are they? What are they?
That's what Gomer Pyle would say before killing himself in Hartman if Full Metal Jacket was made. Now, Private Pyle today, they would kick him out of the Marines for being underweight, and they would go, "You're too skinny. What are your pronouns?" Because the military's woke now, and he would get mad about that, and he would go, "Life is just a fucking." And kill himself in the drill instructor.
I am in a world of burger. Hi, Joker. Would you like burger? I mean, the only joke I've come up with about the New Year's terrorist attacks is the years of bread. That's all I got so
far. That's pretty good,
yeah. I don't know. Like there are some interesting details about both of the men involved in these terrorist attacks and some of the circumstances surrounding them. Particularly the fact that the Vegas guy rented a Cybertruck and then in an email to his girlfriend was like, "It's badass. It makes me feel like Batman or Halo." And I guess it's just. I mean, if nothing else, if there is an intention behind these terrorist attacks, it's to undermine the way we think about operators in American culture, because I usually thought their internal monologue would be like, I don't know, just in like Delta Bravo talk and talking about kinetic situations. But no, he's just thinking about driving the Warthog from Halo and then blowing himself up in front of the Trump Tower to raise awareness about gravitational anti-grav drones. I don't know. Like I said, there'll be more discussion of this on Thursday.
Yeah, I just like all the guys who do this type of thing where it's like they send an email to like everyone they've known where it's like, "Judgment Day is now. Don't say that you knew me. History books will remember my decision today." And then they drive headfirst into the lobby of a hotel or like try to kill Trump with like a blow dart and get shot 470 times. It's a lot of the times it seems like these guys like are Trump guys and they just, I don't know what they experienced. Maybe they had an internal monologue for the first time in their life and they're like, "Who the fuck is telling me to do all this gay shit?" I don't know. Maybe they're bored and they're like, "I love Trump. They're trying to stop Trump. I should kill Trump so they can't kill him." Like, I don't know. I just like I feel like certain famous people or not so famous people have intangible qualities that cause absurd reactions in people. I am one of those not so famous people where for some reason schizophrenics just like love me. I'm constantly approached by schizophrenics. They're constantly accusing me of things. They're saying that I'm their parents and that I conceived them in 1994. They followed me internationally, but I think Trump is like because he's a step higher. He's like, there's just something about like the timbre of his voice or his look or whatever that it attracts people who like are like sub Timothy McVeigh IQ, so they can't actually really kill anyone, but they have the same impulse to do a terrorist attack, but because they're bored. He really, more than anyone else in the world, he's the guy most likely to get killed by his own supporters because they're bored.
I'm imagining a schizophrenic who conceives of their any internal monologue as Cortana telling them to do things.
You'll make a girl a promise if you know you can't keep it.
I'm finishing this fight. As you pull onto the Vegas Strip, it's time to finish this fight.
I love that when he told that girl, I feel like Batman or Halo, she just didn't say anything. And he's like, well, that seals it. I'm killing myself. And Trump's building? If I kill his building, he'll die. Or if I guess if I blow up his building, he'll have to come out and be like, what's the meaning of this?
And also,
I don't know what he thought.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, also the fact that he was shot in the head before the explosion went off. Like I said, well, I'll have a deeper dive into this on Thursday. But let's just say, look, for people suspicious about this, look, there's such a thing as a timed device. Okay, you light the fuse, blow your head off, and then detonate 200 fireworks in the back of your. And by the way, I loved Elon's response to the Cybertruck bombing because he was like, the Tesla Cybertruck is probably the worst car to use in a car bombing because of its steel frame will contain the blast.
Yeah. Like, I just don't understand that as like a sales pitch. Like, if you're like, well, I have a lot of disposable income, but I'm also crazy. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do 10 years in the future. I might hear 1 millisecond of an ISIS song and be like, this seems like a good idea. But I don't want to hurt anyone when I do. Like, I know now that that's a bad thing to do, but I won't know it then when I go crazy.